Hey everyone, welcome back to Nurse Chetri, the channel where we make sense of health together. You know I'm all about keeping things real, and today we're getting real about those sneaky habits that could be messing with your well-being. We're talking 10 everyday things you might be doing without even realizing they're holding you back from feeling your absolute best. But don't worry, I'm not just going to point out the problems, we're going to talk solutions too. By the end of this video, you'll be empowered to make those small changes that lead to big results in your health journey. So, grab your water bottle, get comfy, and let's dive right in. Alright, let's kick things off with a habit that's become all too common in our modern world: sitting for hours on end. Our bodies weren't designed to be stationary for long periods. When we sit for too long, our metabolism slows down, affecting how our bodies use energy from food. Prolonged sitting increases our risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. Think about it. When you're sitting, your muscles aren't working as hard, your blood flow slows down, and your body isn't burning as many calories. But don't worry, I'm not saying you need to quit your job or run a marathon. The key here is to break up those long periods of sitting as much as possible. Set a timer on your phone to remind yourself to get up every 30 minutes. Take a quick walk around the office, do some stretches at your desk, or even just stand up and shake out your limbs. Those little bursts of activity can do wonders for your circulation, metabolism, and overall health. Remember, our bodies are meant to move, so let's make a conscious effort to incorporate more movement into our day, even if it's just a few minutes at a time. I know mornings can be rushed, but trust me, skipping breakfast is doing your body no favors. Think of it this way: you've just gone 8 hours or more without food while you were sleeping. Your body is in need of fuel to recharge and kickstart your metabolism. When you skip breakfast, your blood sugar levels remain low, which can leave you feeling sluggish, irritable, and mentally foggy. Not only that, but skipping breakfast can actually lead to overeating later in the day. Instead of skipping your morning meal, aim for a balanced breakfast that includes protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Think Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, oatmeal with fruit and a sprinkle of seeds, or even a veggie-packed omelet. A protein-rich breakfast is especially beneficial because it helps stabilize your blood sugar levels, keeping you feeling fuller for longer, and preventing those mid-morning energy crashes. So, ditch the snooze button and make time for a healthy breakfast. Your body and mind will thank you. Let's talk about something so essential, yet often neglected: sleep. And I'm not just talking about squeezing in a few winks here and there. I'm talking about quality, restful sleep that leaves you feeling refreshed and energized. When you consistently get poor sleep, and by that I mean less than 7 hours of quality sleep each night, you're essentially running on a sleep deficit. Chronic sleep deprivation weakens your immune system, making you more susceptible to colds, infections, and other illnesses. It also increases your risk of developing serious health conditions like heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. Sleep deprivation wreaks havoc on our mental health as well. It impairs our cognitive function, making it difficult to focus, concentrate, and make decisions. It also affects our mood, leaving us feeling irritable, anxious, and more prone to stress and depression. So how can we improve our sleep hygiene and ensure we're getting those precious hours of shut-eye? Start by establishing a regular sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends, to regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Create a relaxing bedtime routine that signals to your body it's time to wind down. This could include taking a warm bath, reading a book, or listening to calming music. And make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet to create an optimal sleep environment. Chapter 4. Hydration is key. Why water is your best friend. You hear it all the time, but are you actually drinking enough water? Staying properly hydrated is crucial for our overall health and well-being. Water is essential for countless bodily functions. It helps regulate body temperature, transports nutrients to our cells, flushes out waste products, and keeps our organs functioning properly. When we don't drink enough water, our bodies can't perform these vital functions efficiently. Dehydration can manifest in a surprising number of ways. Feeling tired and sluggish? It could be dehydration. Experiencing headaches, dizziness, or muscle cramps? Dehydration might be the culprit. Even dry skin, constipation, and bad breath can be signs that you're not getting enough fluids. The amount of water we need each day varies depending on factors like our activity level, climate, and overall health. However, a good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 8 glasses of water per day. Carry a reusable water bottle with you and sip on it throughout the day. Make it a habit to drink water first thing in the morning, before, during, and after workouts, and before meals. If you're finding it difficult to drink plain water, try infusing it with fruits, vegetables, or herbs for a refreshing twist. Cucumber, lemon, mint, and ginger are all great options to add flavor and variety. Remember, listening to your body is key. If you're feeling thirsty, that's your body's way of telling you it needs fluids. Make hydration a priority and experience the difference it can make in your energy levels, mood, and overall health. Chapter 5. Sugar Overload. The sneaky truth about sugar. Let's talk about sugar, shall we? Now, I'm not saying you need to banish sugar from your life completely. A little bit of what you love is perfectly fine. But the reality is, most of us are consuming far more sugar than our bodies need, and this excess sugar is wreaking havoc on our health. Sugar is sneaky. It hides in places you might not even suspect, like sauces, salad dressings, yogurt, granola bars, and even bread. We're bombarded with sugary drinks, processed snacks, and tempting treats, making it all too easy to exceed our recommended daily intake without even realizing it. But here's the thing about sugar. It provides empty calories with zero nutritional value. When we consume too much sugar, our bodies store it as fat, leading to weight gain and increasing our risk of developing serious health conditions like obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. Excess sugar also contributes to inflammation throughout the body, which can manifest as joint pain, skin problems, digestive issues, and a weakened immune system. So, how can we break free from the sugar trap? Start by becoming more aware of the added sugars lurking in our food. Read food labels carefully and pay attention to ingredient lists. Choose whole, unprocessed foods as much as possible. Focus on incorporating more fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats into your diet. Chapter 6. Stress Less. How to manage stress for a healthier you. Let's be real, life can be stressful. Whether it's work deadlines, family obligations, financial worries, or the constant pressure to do it all, stress has become an all-too-common part of modern life. And while a little bit of stress can be motivating, chronic stress can wreak havoc on our physical and mental well-being. When we experience stress, our bodies release a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is our fight-or-flight hormone designed to help us deal with immediate threats. But when we're constantly stressed, our cortisol levels remain elevated, leading to a cascade of negative effects on our bodies. Chronic stress weakens our immune system, making us more susceptible to illness. It can disrupt our sleep, leading to fatigue and difficulty concentrating. It can also contribute to digestive issues, headaches, muscle tension, and even heart problems. But stress doesn't just affect our physical health, it takes a toll on our mental health as well. Chronic stress can exacerbate anxiety and depression, making it difficult to cope with everyday challenges. So how can we manage stress and protect our health? The key is to find healthy coping mechanisms that work for you. Exercise is a fantastic stress reliever. Physical activity releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Even a brisk walk in nature can do wonders for clearing your head and reducing stress levels. Mindfulness practices like meditation and deep breathing can also be incredibly effective in managing stress. These practices help calm the nervous system, quiet the mind, and promote a sense of peace and relaxation. Chapter 7. Salt Sabotage, the hidden dangers of excess salt. We all know that salt adds flavor to our food, but did you know that consuming too much salt can have serious consequences for our health? It's true. While we need a certain amount of sodium in our diets to maintain fluid balance and support muscle and nerve function, most of us are consuming far more salt than our bodies need. The biggest culprit? Processed foods. From packaged snacks and frozen meals to canned soups and restaurant dishes, processed foods are often loaded with hidden sodium. In fact, it's estimated that over 75% of the sodium we consume comes from processed and restaurant foods, not the salt shaker on our tables. But here's the thing about excess salt. It increases our blood pressure. When we consume too much sodium, our bodies retain water, putting extra stress on our blood vessels and forcing our hearts to work harder. Over time, this can lead to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease. High salt intake has also been linked to other health problems, including osteoporosis, stomach cancer, and even asthma. The good news is that reducing our salt intake is a relatively simple yet highly effective way to improve our health. Start by cooking more meals at home using fresh, whole ingredients. This allows you to control the amount of salt that goes into your food. When grocery shopping, be a savvy label reader. Pay attention to the sodium content of packaged foods and choose low-sodium options whenever possible. Look for products with the American Heart Association's Heart Check mark, which indicates that the food meets certain nutrition criteria, including sodium content. By making these small changes, you can significantly reduce your salt intake and improve your overall health. Chapter 8. Mental health matters. Prioritizing your emotional well-being. In our quest for a healthier life, it's crucial that we don't neglect a fundamental aspect of our well-being, our mental health. Just like we prioritize our physical health by eating nutritious foods and staying active, we need to prioritize our mental health by managing stress, nurturing our emotional well-being, and seeking support when needed. Mental health encompasses our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and behave. It also influences how we cope with stress, make choices, and build relationships. Unfortunately, mental health issues are common. Conditions like anxiety disorders, depression, and mood disorders affect millions of people worldwide. Yet, there's often a stigma surrounding mental health, preventing individuals from seeking the help and support they need. Ignoring our mental health can have serious consequences. Untreated mental health conditions can impact our relationships, work productivity, and overall quality of life. They can also contribute to physical health problems, as chronic stress and anxiety can weaken the immune system and increase the risk of developing other health conditions. If you're struggling with your mental health, know that you're not alone. Reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or healthcare professional. Consider seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor who can provide guidance and support. Remember, taking care of our mental health is just as important as taking care of our physical health. By prioritizing our emotional well-being, we're investing in our overall health and happiness. Chapter 9. Posture Power. Stand tall for better health. Have you ever stopped to think about how you're sitting right now? Or how you stand when you're waiting in line? Our posture, the way we hold our bodies, plays a much bigger role in our health than we often realize. When we slouch, we're essentially compressing our internal organs, restricting their ability to function optimally. Poor posture can lead to back pain, neck pain, headaches, and even digestive issues. It can also affect our breathing by compressing our lungs, making it harder to take deep breaths. But poor posture isn't just about physical discomfort. It can also impact our mood and self-esteem. Studies have shown that people who sit up straight tend to feel more confident and assertive than those who slouch. So, improving your posture can actually have a positive impact on your mental outlook as well. The good news is that improving your posture is something you can work on every single day. Start by becoming more aware of how you're holding your body throughout the day. Make a conscious effort to sit and stand up straight. Imagine a string pulling you up from the crown of your head. Keep your shoulders relaxed and your core engaged. When sitting, choose a chair that provides good back support and make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Chapter 10. Digital Detox. Break free from phone overuse. Let's face it, we live in a digital world. Our smartphones have become extensions of ourselves, keeping us connected, informed, and entertained. But while technology offers countless benefits, excessive phone use can have negative consequences for our physical and mental health. One of the most immediate effects of excessive phone use is eye strain. Staring at screens for prolonged periods can lead to dry eyes, headaches, and blurred vision. The blue light emitted from our devices can also interfere with our sleep patterns, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. But the impact of excessive phone use goes beyond our physical health. It can also affect our mental well-being, contributing to anxiety, depression, and sleep disorders. The constant stream of notifications, messages, and social media updates can keep us in a state of hyper-alertness, making it difficult to relax and unwind. Excessive phone use can also impact our relationships and social skills. When we're glued to our phones, we're less present in our interactions with others. So, how can we break free from phone overuse and reclaim our time and attention? Start by setting boundaries around your phone use. Designate phone-free zones in your home, such as the bedroom and dining table. Turn off notifications for non-essential apps to reduce distractions. Make a conscious effort to engage in activities that don't involve screens, such as spending time in nature, reading a book, pursuing a hobby, or connecting with loved ones face-to-face. Remember, life exists beyond the screen. Outro. Take control of your health. There you have it. We've uncovered 10 common habits that could be secretly sabotaging your health. But remember, knowledge is power. Now that you're aware of these habits, you can start making small changes to improve your lifestyle and prioritize your well-being. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? Are there any changes you're inspired to make after watching this video? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I love hearing from you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more health and wellness tips, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset, so let's invest in it together. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy.